When it comes to World Cup ads, no one does it quite like Nike. A lot of football fans look forward to Nike's ads before World Cups, and the ads live long in the memory long afterwards as well. But what is it about Nike World Cup ads that makes them so good? In this video, I'll break down the different aspects of Nike's World Cup ads that make them so memorable. What makes Nike's World Cup ads so good can be broken down into 6 main parts: a theme, football heritage, a shiny new toy, the Michael Bay effect, Avengers Assemble, and a BBL. Each ad or ad campaign has their own overarching theme which sets the tone for the ads. Theme is also the name of the ad campaign, whether it's Joga Bonito or the football verse. But even though each ad has their own unique theme, they all have a similar premise of playing to your best ability in order to win. Their next ingredient is football heritage. This is the part of the ad that is meant to evoke emotion and make your hair stand on end. This is usually done in the form by somehow highlighting the core values of the sport: passion, fun, and competition. A good example of this is done with the Joga Bonito ads, in which each clip highlights a particular aspect of emotion of the sport. Like playing with all your heart and passion in the Wayne Rooney episode. The reason why these ads work so well is because these ads contain players that several fans look up to and want to emulate when they play. I've always felt that the hallmark of a good Nike ad is that it makes you want to go outside and play football yourself. You have to remember that Nike is a company that sells sportswear products, so of course they will use these ads in a way to preview new kits or new boots ahead of the tournament. Nike are always very subtle when they do this, as these ads act as more of a way to hype up the tournament rather than to sell products. Nike usually unveil a new style of boots and the boot pack that the Nike sponsor players will be wearing. None more so than during the 2014 Winner Stays On ad, where Nike unveiled the Superfly 4 and the Magist Obra, along with the other boots inside the pack. Boots and kits released around World Cups also act as relics that live long in the memory, and will remind you of that World Cup when you see them years later, like Neymar's gold Hypervenoms. You'll often find as well with football fans that the boots and kits released around their first World Cup that they remember is often their favourite boots or kits of all time. But when these impressionable football fans see their idols wearing their latest kits or latest boots, they'll also want to buy them, meaning Nike make more money from sales. Those who aren't privy to who Michael Bay is, he's a famous movie director known for his action-packed films. So how does this relate to Nike World Cup ads? Well, when it comes to real matches, the majority of the matches are made up of build-up play with very few defining actions that can be the difference between winning and losing. So what these ads will do will either isolate these defining moments and create some sort of high-stakes situation, such as a goal line clearance or a bicycle kick, for example, or do something completely out of the box, like with the football verse or the last game. However, at their core, these over-dramatized events all point towards winning. The reason behind this is to evoke a strong sense of excitement and get the adrenaline pumping in order for you to get hyped up for the World Cup, and nothing is more stimulating than action-packed visuals. What's better than one star player? 2? 3? How about a whole squad's worth? An overarching aspect of Nike World Cup ads is the world's best Nike-sponsored footballers are all brought together like an Avengers movie, and in some cases an actual Avenger. The reason behind this is that it is an actual reflection of what the World Cup is, a competition of the world's best national teams and players. Fans are already in awe when they see their favorite players, but a collection of them all playing in one competition is an exciting prospect for any football fan, so Nike try to mirror that in their ads. For those who are unaware, Nike are absolutely obsessed with Brazil when it comes to football. Nike have always had the Brazilian national team or a Brazilian footballer as their focal point of their World Cup ads, whether it's Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, or Neymar. The reason behind this is because of Brazil's perception in football. Brazil has a very unique position as it is seen as the spiritual home of football. Brazilians are known for their flary and unique playing style which perfectly suits and symbolises the beautiful game, as well as winning the competition a record number of times. The best example of this would be the Joga Bonito ad series for the 2006 World Cup in Germany. Joga Bonito means play beautiful in Brazil's native language of Portuguese, not to mention several of the Joga TV clips surrounding the Brazil national team and their players. Nike have been sponsoring Brazil since 1996 and have recognised Brazil's unique position in the world of football and always tried to capitalise on this, as Brazil is seen as one of those teams that fans always look out to watch for. So making the Brazilian national team or Brazilian footballer a cornerstone of that ads will always be a prominent feature. And there you have it, the 6 aspects that make Nike World Cup ads so good. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Also, let me know your favourite Nike World Cup ad. And be sure to subscribe as I'll be using these 6 aspects to break down each of Nike's World Cup ads starting the 2006 World Cup ad, The Secret Tournament.